in for a new warm-up. So this warm-up is going to involve your dog's moving backwards. So this is going to be gently warming up, obviously the majority of the body, but especially the legs, the toes, the hips, the shoulders, and a little bit of that cervical spine, because chances are they're going to be moving their head a little bit as well. We don't want them to be racing and going backwards. It should be a warm-up, it should be nice and gentle. And I'm going to show you a few different stages and ways of teaching the dog to go backwards. At this stage, especially as it's just a warm-up, we don't need them to be going several steps. 1 or 2 steps repeated a few times is absolutely fine, okay? So just to give you an idea of what we're looking for in the long term with Merlin, is not that, is it? Come here, walk back. Is the feet moving? There you go, independently. Bouncing we don't want, that's him being excited. Walk back, that's what we're after, okay? It's just that nice walking back. Walk back, yes, nice and steady. So one way that we can start this, show you with Ripley, is to bring the treat under your dog's nose, under their chin, sorry, and that just gets the feet moving backwards a couple of steps. So just in case you can't see that very well, just turn Ripley a little bit here. So my treat is between both hands. I want a standing first, treat into the chin, into where the collar would be, under the chin. Alright, and that just gets a back foot moving. It hasn't got to be far, like I say, it can be a very small manoeuvre at this stage. Make sure they're standing first, because if you do it from a sit position, it can be done, but it's much, much harder for your dogs. Okay, so you can help them out a little bit. Once they can do a couple of steps, then you can try a few more. Once they can do a few steps, you can see if they can do it without needing a treat under the chin. Walk back, good girl. And then you can build it right up to what you just saw Merlin do. Come here, sweetie. And walk back, good girl, good girl. Okay. Now, if you've not done this before and your dog's struggling with that stage, we can go back one extra stage, and that is using a chair or something that you can sit on that has space underneath. You need the space underneath it, is the most important part. So, I'll get rid of one dog for a second. Get rid of you. Treat's going to go under the chair, and then when your dog, yes, steps backwards to come out from the chair, we praise and reward. So a small piece of treat under the chair, yes, and then when they step backwards to come out, that's when we reward. Yes, good girl. And then that can become a bigger and bigger exercise. You can have that. Yes. And we can actually then stand up, we can get them. Merlin, yes. And we can continue that further. So it's gone to the chair quite a bit now, and she's walked back, and then I can see if she can do a couple of steps ahead of me as well, okay? So, walking back, we don't need them to go too far at this stage. We literally are just wanting 1 or 2 steps with each foot, and then repeat that maybe 5 or 6 times, so they can go a bit further, go a little bit further. They don't want to be racing as fast as they can, you don't want bunny hopping, they're not getting onto anything, it's just literally using each leg independently as they go backwards, and then getting that reward in there. If they do tend to race, go back a step, go back to having the treat back under the chin, and pushing them back, there you go, and make sure their feet step independently. So that's your first warm-up for this day 3. Give that a go, let me know if you've got any problems, and also let us know how you're getting on.